Hello, I'm Charlene and I've decided to participate in the Reading Rush, first time ever. So, I'm very excited, but I'm also a little bit scared because I know I'm a slow person. Not just with reading, not just a slow reader, but slow in life. I do everything slowly. I'm more of a, you get people that are doers and people that are dreamers. So I'm a dreamer, I don't do much. So I knew that this is going to be difficult for me to read a bunch of books because I'm lucky if I get to read 5 books a year. That's about what I can manage. So I thought the only way not to feel like a failure with this reading rush is maybe to find some loopholes. It's all about the loopholes, people. If you're a slow person, you need to find them loopholes. Otherwise, you're not going to make it in life. So, I always say, work smarter, not harder. So it was my mission to find one book that will tick all the boxes, all the prompts. And I actually found 3. I was very surprised because I went online and I was just looking for, I want this one book, the book to rule them all. And I actually found 3 books, all by the same author, which is kind of spooky. So my 3 books, the first one is The Invisible Man. It's by H.G. Wells. So the book is about a man, he kind of figures out, a scientist, he figures out this serum to make you invisible. So he tests it on himself and then he couldn't reverse it back. So then there are some problems. The second book is The War of the Worlds, which is kind of an alien invasion happening. And the third book is, The Time Machine, which is about time traveling. So, all of them actually satisfy all the challenges, all the prompts. So all of them have yellowish, goldish covers, which is my birthstone. I'm born in November, which is the topaz, which is kind of that yellowy, orange, gold color. Then all 3 of them start with the word The Invisible Man, The War of the Worlds, The Time Machine. And all of them, I've already seen the movies for all of these books and I haven't read the books. So The Invisible Man, way back when, there was a movie called Hollow Man and it starred Kevin Bacon. I think I watched it when I was kind of a very young teenager and that movie was inspired by the book Invisible Man. And I actually saw that there's a new movie that's coming out already, or it already came out, starring Elizabeth Moss, which is also about the Invisible Man. Inspired by the novel. So yeah, Hollow Man I've seen. Then the next one is The Time Machine. So a while back there was also a movie starring Guy Pearce with The Time Machine. And then War of the Worlds was a movie starring Tom Cruise that I've also seen. Then the 5th prompt was read a book completely outside of your house. I'm planning to do that. And the 6th prompt is read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. So my genre that I always wanted to read more of is science fiction. I really enjoy it. And all 3 books actually cover science fiction genre. I mean, one is about aliens, one is about time traveling, and the other one is about a man that's invisible, a scientific experiment gone wrong. And then read a book that takes place on a different continent to where you live. So I'm South African, continent Africa, if you didn't know. And all 3 books take place in England, so that would be Europe. So the only prompt that I've left out now was read the first book you've touched. The first book you touch. I haven't touched any of them. So this is the plan. I have 3 books. They satisfy all the prompts. Now I'm going to randomly select one, and the first one that I touch, she will be the winner. So I think I'm just going to write like the names on the list, put them in a hat and just draw one randomly. So the first one and then what I touch, that would be the one. I like this candle holder. This will be my hat. I'm not going to take off my hat. Okay, so let's do Invisible Man, like so. I'm just going to do this. Invisible Man. There she goes. And let's do War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. There she goes. And let's do Time Machine. So if I have to be honest, I'm opting for Time Machine. That would be the one that I hope for to read. That would be the one that I'm more interested in. I think probably because I just finished the Dark series on Netflix and I'm still in the mood for time traveling. So I think this would be, I hope I'm gonna randomly select this one. Okay, so I put them all in this little glass container. I'll shake it up. Okay, so the first one I touch, I'm not gonna look. I hope it's all shuffled well. Okay, so the first one I touch, the first piece of paper, is this one. Which one is this? Ooh, Invisible Man. I'm quite excited for this one. Yeah. And I'm actually quite excited after I've read it to watch the movie again, you know. And now I can watch both movies, like the old one, Hollow Man, and then the latest one as well. So this would be my selection. So you guys, I'm gonna read one book and I'm gonna win all the challenges. It ticks all the boxes. I found them loopholes. So she's the winner. Invisible Man. One book to rule them all. So the cover is yellow. It starts with the word the Invisible Man. I've already seen the movie. Check. So it was the first book that I touched. I'm gonna read it outside of my house. It's in a genre that I've always wanted to read more of, science fiction. And it takes place in Europe, somewhere else. So, this is my book. One book to rule them all. I'm gonna read her. And obviously, I'm gonna try to push myself to read more. So I'm gonna see if I can finish this very quickly. And then I do have like a second list that I'll start with if I finish this one quickly, and it also kind of satisfy the prompts that I'm going to list it in the description box below if you're interested. My second list, because I know it's about reading. So, but I'm very excited to participate, and it was actually fun for me to find this one book that satisfy all the prompts. It was actually fun. It's like treasure hunting. So I think I'll do that in the future again. Find one book that tick all the prompts, and then also have like a backup list to carry on reading if I finish this one book quickly. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. Enjoy your Reading Rush week. Goodbye.